Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, Stroud. That's caught for the 1st. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First and 10, a run to Mixon. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Here we go, let's go.
On the option, here's Mixon. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Keeping it with Mixon. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. On the ground again with Mixon. And he's brought down for a loss. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Will be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Ty Johnson now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your off. Great field position.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
What's that? What's that?
First tone of the game for James Cook. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Play action now with Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connection made to Coleman. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Allen on 3rd and short. Pass complete to Cook. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Bills at a deficit. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second and 8. He finds Kincaid. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
What's that? What's that?
Allen from the gun here on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
What's that? What's that?
It's Allen out of the pistol. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And in, touchdown Buffalo. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Bass now to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So 2nd down coming up.
On the quick, right?
On play action, here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun now for Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And the Bills will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Where's that? Look out!
Now Allen off the play action. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Pass now to kick this away. Dameon Pierce now to return it. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Mixon on the counter. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Stroud now on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offense set for a 1st and 10. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. So no return on that punt. And the Bills will take over possession. They're set up at the 35 now.
Look out! What's that?
On first down, Allen. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. He was looking Amari Cooper's way there. And now it's second down.
Look out! What's that?
Back to the air, Allen. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Here we go.
Second and 13. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. This one intended for the running back. And things look tougher now with third and long. Stroud. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And that brings up fourth and long. The Texans set to punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4. Stroud off the play fake. Into the hands of Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or 2 short of that 25. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on fourth down and pick up the first. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4. The Texans have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. They'll come up first and 10. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He's got it near the 8. Touchdown, Houston! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Here we go.
He's throwing for it! And he'll get into the end zone to make this a one-score game in the fourth quarter. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Johnson with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
That's it! Look out!
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Allen setting up to throw. Cook calls it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you could get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking Amari Cooper's way there. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Texans down by a touchdown. Gotta figure out this third down here. Throwing now. That's caught for the first. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans find a way to tie it late. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. They have this try now to put them in front late. And he missed the kick. It's no good. And a chance that the lead falls to the wayside, which means could have overtime on the horizon. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. First down, and they go right back to him. Has another lane. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. Another one for Cook. And he'll get this down to the 40. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Again, it's Cook. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Pass now to kick this away. Pierce now on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Here we go.
Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. He'll look to throw it. Diggs there to bring it in. The 30. He's at the 10. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Back to throw. And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Setting up to pass. Trying to push it deep downfield. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Texans come away with the road win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Buffalo.